Hey everybody, welcome to our travel blog here in Japan. You can follow T and V as we adventure through Okinawa. It's our first morning here and we are about to head down and get some breakfast, but wanted to share a video of our travels yesterday and the day before through various airports, so enjoy. We started out the day with a 10 a.m. flight from Chicago to Los Angeles. We got some Starbucks and played some Mario Kart on the Switch while we were waiting at our gate. Boarding went pretty smoothly, and this was definitely the easiest part of the trip. When we arrived at LAX, we hustled from our gate to the international terminal since we only had about an hour and a half before boarding our flight to Tokyo. We spotted the Japanese Airlines plane that we would be taking, and then got in line to check in with all of our documents. Thanks to a very helpful airline rep, we were able to get 2 seats together. We boarded the plane and checked out the cozy first-class luxury pods on our way back to our measly economy seats. We got to our seats and settled in for the long flight, and then we were quickly up in the air. They gave us some hot towels that smelled super nice, and dinner was braised beef and mashed potatoes, salad, fruit, salmon and mushrooms, and some tasty noodles. Venetia took this beautiful time lapse as we were getting close to Tokyo. Because of the time change, we also got lunch, which consisted of spaghetti and sausage, grapefruit and orange slices, crackers and cream cheese, and yogurt. After 11 hours up in the air, we finally touched down at the Tokyo Haneda Airport. It was super clean and very welcoming, and the staff was so helpful in getting us where we needed to go. We trekked what seemed like a mile from our gate over to the COVID screening area to confirm that we had negative tests and that we were good to enter Japan. There was the most adorable little inspection dog that looked very happy to have the job of sniffing people all day. We then went through customs and immigration and picked up our 4 very large check bags, then made the final trek over to our departure terminal to check the bags back in and get our boarding passes. On the way, my exhaustion got the best of me and I took a tumble down the escalator with our bags. It was not a pretty sight, as I'm sure Venetia would testify, but I left with only this escalator step-shaped scrape on my knee. We finally made it and checked in our bags, and we were ready to board the plane for the final leg of our trip. Compared to the earlier 11-hour flight, this 2-hour flight flew by, and we landed in our home for the next 2 years, Okinawa, Japan. The airport was beautiful with orchids all over the place, and we were greeted by this little welcome sign near baggage claim, and we grabbed our bags. After a quick ride from the airport, we arrived at the hotel that we will be staying at for the next 2 weeks while we settle in and get acclimated. With the travel day complete, our next steps are to buy cars, find an apartment, and continue this adventure. But that can wait for another video because we are absolutely exhausted. See you again soon with more updates.